that you go ahead and check out the Beeline Entertainment Stuff and Things shop. We got all merchandise that you're looking for. Everything to promote the show. That's right, from hats to glasses to cups to sweatshirts to t-shirts, you name it. Boys, girls, babies, whoever wants to show off that they love watching the Beeline Entertainment LLC. We can't wait to see you in your brand new gear. Come on and check it out today. Let's go! Boom, boom, boom. I like singing now. I don't know. It's my thing. Whatever. Yo, check it out. What up? It is Wednesday, Wrestle Talk Wednesday, that is. And this is Straight Through the Ropes Wrestle Talk with your boy Brian B and the STR Nation. STR Nation, what is that? Let me tell you what it is. It's a crew that comes on here and talks wrestling. We ain't scared to get mean. We ain't scared to get dirty. We ain't scared to talk that shit that ain't nobody else trying to talk. And that's what we building over here. Speaking of building, what am I going to do? Yo, we actively looking for brand new members of the STR Nation, baby. We looking to see if you like talking wrestling, if you interested. We want to bring you on and basically like have you as part of the team, yo. We record on Wednesdays, and we really are looking for people who want to come on and can be here mostly every week, so we can really build up a fan base, man. I really want to appreciate everybody who has been following on TikTok. TikTok has been blowing up recently, and I appreciate everybody's comments. I appreciate the beef. I appreciate everything, bro. I'm loving it, but we definitely growing, and the SDR Nation's name is getting out there. Shout out to Wrestling with Reddy. They were on here. They've been really awesome, man. I've been talking with them ever since they've been on the show, and just kind of like, we're trying to build a faction, man. I want to have people on here that's ready to rock and roll and completely go. I mean, shout out to my crew, man. They've been rocking me for 2 years. And and I'm just really proud of everything, but we got to keep growing, man. We can't slow down. We got to keep going. And I'm really, really excited to have everybody come on and do amazing things, man, and just, keep going with this progression, yo. So if you are interested in speaking on a podcast, or you wanted to do something like this for a while, this is an open opportunity, especially if you're in the Atlanta area. We're in ATL, so we're looking to meet some new people, man, and grow, man. Let's get growing. Let's get growing. But listen, we got a lot to talk about, bro. I'm over here running my mouth like it ain't a busy episode. It's a busy episode, bro. It's a lot going down because we just got off of WrestleMania, and you're going to hear some ranting tonight. There's no doubt about it. But we're going to talk about everything. We're going to try to cover as much as we can because it's a hell of a lot. And then we're going to get into the show, man. But listen, if you don't know, after all that explanation I just gave you, what we are, let me show you real quick. Let's go.
RSTR.
That's right, STR Nation, Straight Through the Ropes Wrestle Talk, man. If you guys don't know the backstory, man, Straight Through the Ropes, man, I came up with that because, of course, my original show on the Beeline Entertainment Network was the Beeline Web Show. The Beeline Web Show started, that whole thing started, the Beeline, period. Started because I wanted to just give you shit directly, straight to the point. That was like the whole phrase, catchphrase, straight to the point. And when we started talking wrestling, which I've always been in love with, but then I just started to have a show with wrestling, Straight Through the Ropes. Listen, bro, it's simple. You feel it? we brainstormers over here. We just do shit. You know what I'm saying? We just do shit. But listen, I ain't alone, man. I'm usually never alone. We usually have the crew in the building. And of course, I got to give big ups to this man right here. He's been rocking with us since like day one, man. Amazing guy. He does a lot of shows. He does a lot of content, and his shows and his ideas. And he's usually pretty on point, man. I got to give him a mad credit for that shit. That's because he got a magic notebook, though. So I got to be honest. But we got my boy Brandon Janelle on the building. What up, B?
What up, B?
Good to see you, brother. Definitely glad that you're rocking with me tonight, man. Yo, big week in wrestling, man. I mean, I keep saying wrestling, but honestly, I guess it is wrestling. I mean, WrestleMania is huge for the whole industry.
Yeah.
A lot of people come out to shine. A lot of old school, a lot of indies. You know what I'm saying? They know that everybody's going to be focal point is wrestling. So perfect timing. But we got a lot to talk about, brother. A lot to talk about.
I mean, you probably been getting all of the comments like I've been getting all day today. Shit. I've been answering comments all goddamn day on TikTok. This shit is crazy.
I'm telling you. Yeah, shout out. Like once again, shout out to TikTok, man.
Yeah.
I've been making videos and it's been good. I know it's the season, tis the season and shit, but it's like we we got a lot of valid points and you can get on there and talk your opinions and stuff like that. And it's awesome to hear other people's opinions because like I keep saying, I'm going back and Triple H. I'm gonna dig at you for this shit. The internet community ain't real. We're definitely real, bro. We got a voice and we use it. We got mad platforms to use it. Let's be honest. It seems like we got a voice in our ideas, especially here on STR, a little bit better than your shit. Lately, motherfucker. We gonna talk about it, B. You know me and you gonna talk about that shit for real.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but like I said, man, shout out to everybody. Hey, B, you like you heard, man. I definitely just put out a couple posts, man. We're trying to grow the SDR Nation, man. I want this shit to be big, y'all. I want the fucking NWO, man. I want to have 50 members. I don't care if you get on every week. I just want to have people that's just repping the cause, man, because we like to talk shit, man. Let's grow and continue. But all right, B. Slim's probably gonna roll in. Slim be he be grinding, so he gets in when he can. He makes his spectacular entrance. But all right, B. I don't want to waste a lot of time because we got a lot of shit to talk about.
Yeah.
First thing on the agenda, man. First thing on the agenda, I wanted to start with this. This is very interesting, and it's a question. Like I'm just gonna throw it out there or whatever. Hopefully all my shit loaded. I think it did. But one of the things we saw this weekend was there was a lot of podcasts, there was a lot of interviews, there was a lot of things going down. And I think this one was really interesting, yo. Bailey was on the Chris Van, Vliet. I always get his name wrong. Chris Van Vliet. Vliet. Thank you, sir. Yeah, and she was on there and she had a very interesting interview, yo. And it seemed like, this is the first time we've really seen her, in my opinion. I've never seen it before, like really open up about how she truly feels in the game. And it really drew back to frustration, it looked like. So she said something, and I think I spelled her name right, but I don't know if I did or not. I was rushing, guys. It's been a busy day. But this is the question I got for everybody. Do you think that okay, cool. Do you think that Bailey is in the same league with Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair? Now, this is an interesting conversation right here, man. Now remember, they were the 4 horsewomen. They came in together pretty much.
Yeah.
And they have been the ones that kind of were, on the rocket that took off in the women's industry. Like when that Women Evolution, everything came through. The Total Divas was still around. Like the women's wrestling was definitely growing. But Bailey says she doesn't feel like she's in that league. You saw that interview?
I did.
All right, B. Let's start with you, man. It's just me and you right now. Anybody in the comments, jump in. Let me know what y'all think as well. But do you feel like Bailey's in the same league, bro?
Wrestling wise, she's better than Becky. Wrestling wise, she's better than,
okay.
Promo wise, she's better than Charlotte.
Ooh, okay.
Okay. Do I think they're in the same? Is she in the same league as them? When it comes to WWE, probably not. I think in the eyes of the fans, she is.
Yeah.
Like I said, I think if you actually ask real fans that know like how this goes, like she's better than both of them.
Okay.
Like I think like people will tell you like, no, she's clearly better than both of them. I mean, she literally has one of the greatest women's matches in modern history with her and Sasha
at NXT Brooklyn.
Yeah. So it's like no, like she can go in the ring, she can cut promos, she clearly can switch up her character, which has been kind of the thing about Charlotte and Becky for the last couple of years that they could not
true
character for shit.
That's true.
They can. Like she has shown you that she can, whatever she needs to do, she will switch up the character. I just feel like she maybe gets put to the back burner because she doesn't do the shit that like she said in the interview. Like she doesn't go in those rooms and say, "Hey man, I need to do this shit. I'm the one that would take this shit and carry this shit." Like she really would do that. I think she's one of the best to ever do it. But again, when you're in a company where you got Ric Flair's daughter and Becky got over organically at first, and now you can tell like, okay, like we need more than just you just coming out and being like, I'm the man, and then you win fucking belts all the time. Like, what the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on? So
We're
it's
gonna
just
talk
like
about that shit.
we need more than just that. Bailey is actually the corporate person. Like she's actually doing everything that they asked her to do. But that also is a fucking detriment to her because she shouldn't be doing that shit. She should be like, nah, fuck that shit. I've been here for a decade plus too. Like, what the fuck? Why am I the one getting put on the back burner?
I agree with you, bro. And shout out to Lay. Lay's in the comments tonight. They do Bailey dirty. I definitely agree. They do Bailey dirty, man. But you want to know something? And just like you said, to piggyback, let me get to the comments. Comments blowing up now. She's definitely in the same league. It's her demeanor that makes folks think she's not. A Gator, I can't even like agree with you more, bro, because I personally feel like you said, B, if you guys saw the interview, first off, let me just give my opinion. Like, I think personally, kind of similar to what Brandon said, I think you have to see it in different ways. I think as far as Bailey's popularity, her name rings bells, in my opinion, even more than Charlotte Flair. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't know if it's the ass. I don't know what it is. I love Bailey, but there is something about her appeal that at the end of the day, let's be real, sex appeal is a big thing. The fact that Bailey doesn't really show it off, the fact that Bailey is still a little mysterious and stuff, she does captivate attention because of that shit. Because, listen, I'm just speaking truth right now. She got a lot going on, and we don't get to see it. You get to see, even Becky for a little while was in the bikinis and stuff like that. Charlotte, she was ass naked in one of the magazines she was doing, and she ain't afraid to throw on the dresses and the nice outfits and shit like that or whatever. It does mean something. But at the same time, Bailey is more of she's the wrestler's fan. Like like that's what her whole gimmick was in NXT. Like, she's a fan. She's a hardcore fucking fan, and she's loved wrestling forever. And like you said, B, it don't seem like, even though she plays it and calling everybody idiots and stuff like that, Bailey is a fan, bro. That promo, remember that the back and forth that Charlotte had with her, and Charlotte was literally calling it the same way. Like, Bailey, you're a fan. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she was absolutely right, bro. That was a real promo. And I think with her saying it now, she's like, why can't I get anywhere? It's because if you don't speak up, if you don't put your foot down, you know what I'm saying? There's ways to do it. It's ways to do it. You can't just be quiet and just go with everything. And, everybody that in the upper team is going to tell you, yeah, we'll just make it work. Nah, don't just make it work. You got to make shit work for you. Like, that's the point of this shit, man.
One thing that people don't remember is, like, when Roman did his A&E bio, and his brother was telling them, like, the reason why I never advanced further in my career is because I was too nice. I was one of the guys. I just kept doing what they fucking told me to do. He's like, sometimes you got to be an asshole.
That's right.
What the fuck has happened since Roman became an asshole? He became one of the biggest fucking stars on the planet. So it's
that's right.
You have to put your foot down. The Rock, even though The Rock right now is not in everybody's good favor, not in mine.
You don't talk about it. Say that shit right now.
But The Rock was like, yo, I gotta go heel. Like, this shit is not gonna work if I'm still Rocky Melville coming out here smiling and shit. People are going to see.
That's right. Yeah, so he called it. He called that a Nation of Domination. And you want to know something? The smartest shit that motherfucker ever did.
Even Triple H with DX. Like, he was like, bro, I need to get out of this shit. I need to be in DX. Like, we need to do this.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
So Bailey, I think Bailey's been doing this for so long that she's kind of like, yeah, maybe I probably should have been more of a fuck this. I should have just
more vocal
spot.
Yeah. And Lay said, but they know Bailey is over, so why don't the writers respect her? I think that when you're in the industry, like we said, none of us are in the industry. We're all just like, side seat driving and shit. But I mean, you can see it. You can compare it at least. Like, we've been in jobs, we've been in situations. If you don't speak up, bro, you get passed over. Especially if you're just here. You ever had that job where your boss is like, hey, we got this project, man. Nobody wants to do this shit, but you always got that one person. Give it to Johnny, he'll do it. It's always Johnny. And Johnny's like, oh yeah, boss, I'll do everything fucking you want. That's kind of Bailey, yo.
Yo, Johnny been getting fucked over for 10 years.
Decades, bro. He been at the job fucking 40 years, and what do they give him? A candle and a cupcake. Good job, Johnny. We love you here. Johnny ain't never gotten shit on his whole life. But Bailey is basically friend zoned by the. Listen. Friend zoned is a good term because it really is like that, man. But at the same time, Gator said, bro, Bailey put That is, she's shutting it down. What Nia say, BBL Bailey. Absolutely, yo. Listen, man, you know I definitely talk about Bailey all the time. I think she's a great character, and you know, I really do think that she does really well. She is nice in the ring, but at the end of the day, if you're not gonna, this is gonna sound so bad, but I'm gonna fucking say it because, like I said before, it's a fact. It's a fact. If you're not going to play to your advances, and your advances in Bailey's situation, I'm sorry, is her fucking body. You know, she's beautiful, man. Let's be honest. If Bailey came out on fucking Friday in some booty shorts and walked around, the internet would be. It would. We'd have to shut that shit down. People would be fucking. They wouldn't know Roman Reigns. They wouldn't know nobody. Let's be honest. But I'm not saying you have to do that. But I'm just saying if you did, you know what I'm saying? So, but if you're going to choose to go the route where it's like, hey, listen, I'm just going to play my part to the best of my ability, and whatever they give me, I'm going to make that shit work to 100 degrees. And if that's how you want it, then you going to be in the level of 15 years deep, and you're going to be looking like, damn, why am I not on the fucking talk shows? Why am I not in the magazine? Yo, listen, your choices come with consequences, man. You have to accept your fucking fate.
I think she's been too much of a company soldier and not more of a like, fuck this shit. I think I should be the one. Like,
I agree.
She needs to do more of that shit. Like she did in that interview. I think we felt genuinely like that shit. Like her interview this week, Karrion Kross doing what he did. Like it's been shit that people have been going out here and been like, nah, fuck this shit. I'm sick of this shit. Give me my fucking spot. I deserve it. What the fuck?
Hey, B, haven't we? And we've had plenty of episodes, man, where we've said that same thing, where we've been like, yo, you can't sit back and wait for the industry to make you. You have to take chances. You have to take risks. Matt Hardy, Chris Jericho. These are all people that continuously reinvent themselves so that they're interesting. If something ain't working, if something ain't building, fuck it. I'll try this. Fuck it. I'll try. I'm knocking on management door every day. They tired of me. If you knock on my door, I'm firing your ass. And hey, I know you can fire me. Don't fire me yet. I'm trying my hardest to be the most accomplished person in the business. But it's like, yo, everybody don't have that drive, yo. Bailey is too demure and not demanding enough backstage. She'll work with you, and being too nice can get you no absolutely. And then you got Charlotte Flair on the other hand, and it seems like Charlotte just like, you know, she just bum rushes and like, listen, I ain't doing that. I'm the belt.
Well, the thing that saves Charlotte is the fucking name.
It does. Nepotism.
That's really what it is. There's nothing more nonetheless. Like as great as she is in the ring, it's like, bro, if you didn't have that name, none of us would be really giving a fuck about shit like that. To be honest with you.
She's really good, but like you said, even being really good, there's people who are really good in the ring and they don't go as far, and you can't tell nobody that it's not because your name is somebody.
And let me just say this, Charlotte, from every fan in wrestling, stop doing Stephanie's move. We will never respect you for that. We will never give you the credit for that shit.
Move. Stephanie McCour's move.
Oh my God! Don't do that ever again.
I thought you were talking about Stephanie McMahon. I'm like,
no.
You saw what Stephanie McCour said. Stephanie, she clapped hard, bro. Woo! I was
ain't lying.
Charlotte been getting ate up lately.
She lying? No, she wasn't lying. She was telling the truth. Like.
Yo, but who really did that first? Because Charlotte has been doing that shit since like 2014.
Charlotte has been doing it. Okay. Despite of what we say longer, we have seen Charlotte do it more on TV.
Yeah, that's true.
But who does it better is way different. Now, who does it better?
She owns that shit, y'all.
Now, who does it better is
Stephanie McCour owned that. Can't even lie about that one. All right. But yeah, I wanted to open up. I thought that would be a nice icebreaker, man. And for the people too, I wanted to kind of get everybody's like, you know, thoughts on it. Thank you guys for chiming in for that right there. Listen, this is going to be a show with a lot going on. So I definitely have to just kind of, we're going to try to just jump into shit. Let's just start it straight out. Just at WrestleMania. And, you know, we got to talk about it. We did our prediction show last week. So I'm going to try to start off positive. We're going to start off and we're going to take it a little slow. We're not going to just jump in and say, fuck that shit. We're gonna start.
Hey, it's your show. You can start off positive, man. Because I am not. Go ahead and do what you got.
Hey, B, listen. And you know, I got a battle because you know, damn, I'm ready to talk that shit. I had to do a show right after night 2 of WrestleMania because I was just ready. I couldn't wait till Wednesday. So I got it out there, so I'm able to start positive here. All right. WrestleMania, man. We had a lot of matches, man. There was a lot of stuff that went down, and we talked
14.
about who we thought was going to win. 14 matches, bro. Big matches and stuff like that happened. And so let's talk about some of the goods. I think that one of the goods, is definitely this match right here. It was one of the most controversial ones that we were talking about, the differences between Gunther and Jey Uso. Jey Uso being a first timer, really getting that yeet pop, knowing that was going to be needed. We didn't know if there was enough story. It was the same repetitive shit. But we got to Mania, and I'm not going to lie, the match was pretty good. The match was pretty good, bro. They had a really good story in ring. They both looked strong. They both looked very strong. I thought Jey Uso coming out there and yeeting was going to be kind of a letdown, but it wasn't. It actually went really well. And the fact that they made him look like a dominant monster, I loved it, bro. I loved the fact that he looked like a wild Samoan. And that's what they needed, bro, because people forget. Jey Uso from the fucking Samoan family. These motherfuckers is wild. And they really showcased that shit in this match. So Jey Uso winning the world championship, I thought was great. I thought it was really good. How'd you feel about it?
I thought they've had better matches.
Okay.
I thought they had better matches. This was my least favorite out of all the matches they've had. But we got the conclusion that we needed, which was Jey winning. Who gives a shit? And I know people immediately was like, "Oh my god, I would never had Gunther just tap out to Jey." Okay, that's you.
Yeah, it was the right call. It made Jey needed something that made him and established him and made him look dominant, and that did.
And on top of that, what we got Monday from Gunther was beautiful. That motherfucker snapped.
Bro, I miss so much. I miss so much of the hardcore heel going up against the commentators. Like you've seen it in the past with different people. It's been a lot of people, man. But especially with JR and the King.
Oh yeah.
When people would go after JR, and then the King would step in and stand up for JR. I used to love that shit. Yeah, but seeing Gunther go after Michael Cole and choke his ass out, and then when Pat McAfee pushed him, I was like, "Oh shit, let's go, Pat!" So I'm ready. Listen, if that's the backlash match, I'm ready for it. Man, Gunther gonna destroy that motherfucker.
Gunther gonna kill that dude.
He can't lose. Let's be real. Like Pat McAfee better get some backup because he can't lose. Like
Good to go put that man in the body bag. We're gonna see him murder that day.
I'm telling you, he's definitely, he is probably gonna destroy him. Fucking, it ain't gonna be even crazy. All right, man. Look, I gotta start making a special entrance for Slim, yo. Listen, y'all, coming to the ring like 7 feet tall. You can't teach that. It's my man Slim Jefferson. What up, Slim?
What's up, man? What's up, brothers?
What's up, bro?
What up, bro? Shout out to you, bro. Hey, look, listen, Slim, I'm gonna say it again. I don't know if you saw earlier, we was we reaching out, man. Again, we trying to grow the nation, bro. We trying to get us big in here. And you're somebody who comes on here, you're here every single week, man, suited and booted, working hard, and you still find time to jump up on here and talk shit with us. So much appreciation to you, bro. I really appreciate the hard work, bro.
It's like I told you, man. You gave me a random chance on a Facebook post in a black wrestling group, and you said, "Hey, man, I like the way you talk and you're passionate, so let's keep going." And I'm not here if it's not for you giving me that chance, man. So I appreciate it.
I love it, bro. I appreciate it. Day one, it's just me. Ooh, day one. But yo, we talking Gunther and Jey Uso, man. Yo, how'd you feel about it, Slim?
Right placement to set the tone for the night. Probably one of the best entrances besides Tiffany and Seth Rollins.
Okay.
I liked the match. Jey, it pretty much was Jey proving he wasn't scared. He ain't no bitch. Gunther being surprised that he couldn't break him. I think the only thing that was missing was I think Gunther should have got some color for what he did to Jimmy. Ooh. And Jey should have choked him out bloody as hell. Yeah. But overall, I think good opening match. Jey proved he can, carry a legit title fight. Like, I know the stereotypes were like, oh, Jey only has 6 moves. Jey is just going to be known as a tag team competitor. But he's been putting in the work ever since he left the bloodline and super kicked Roman Reigns in the face. So, I mean, and you can look at the two parallels. Him and Jimmy left more than only like 2 months apart from breaking out that faction, and he took that shit all the way to the fucking moon. So shout out to Jay. Shout out to Jay. I think it was also cool that with specific entrances, you could like pay homage. Like I think it was really cool that you could see Alpha in Roman's background when he was walking to the ring. So that was like really cool. But Jay has solidified himself in the NYE family. You're a world champion, just like Roman, just like Rikishi, just like Nia. So I mean, Yokozuna. Shout out to Jay, man. If it's true and Logan Paul is his first challenger, I think it'll be interesting off the rip. But quick question. Am I the only one who thought Sammy was going to Kaluba kick the hell out of him on Monday?
We jump. Listen, and I'm glad you said that because you just basically put me in the thing. What we're going to try to do is, because I'm definitely not going through every single match in Mania. We'll be your fucking all tomorrow. But we're going to transition. We're going to try to introduce the aftermath. That's why it's called the aftermath. So with Jay and Gunther, yeah, we did see Gunther choking Michael Cole the hell out. And that's really interesting. Like, Raw was fucking unbelievable, man. Raw was better. And I said, you know, I've seen a lot of people say this. Raw was better than both fucking nights of WrestleMania, in my opinion.
It was.
Yeah, so we saw where Gunther's going. It looks like he's just going, Gunther's going on a tangent, which he should, because he shouldn't really go into a feud yet. I think Michael Cole and them is perfect for him right now. You know, to get past Backlash and then find out what he's going to do later. But with Jey Uso, like you just said, Slim, when Sammy came out there, let me tell you something. From entrance, music, and he was on the fucking ramp, the first thing I thought was, that's his next guy. That's the next fucking thing that he's going. I think Sammy is going to flip. And B, let me ask you, if that is where it's going, do you feel like that feud is going to be bigger than him and Gunther?
Oh shit! I don't think Sammy's gonna flip because I think they might give Sammy his moment next year.
So really?
Face for a little bit.
That's interesting.
And you know where I get the green jug for my movies?
Yeah, I think
Gunther versus Pat McAfee. All right, cool.
Yeah, but I think Sammy gets his moment next year.
Okay.
So I don't know if they're gonna flip him, but I damn sure agree. I think everybody in the world was like, "Oh shit, Sammy about to kick this man."
Bro, and I know they were definitely selling it, but I don't know why I felt that shit immediately, bro. It wasn't even like it was like, like, you know, for this part.
Yeah, because Jay came out and Jay was like, "What the fuck is he doing here?" Like he didn't even know Sammy was there. Like he was like, "What
man,
are you doing here?"
When they got up on the post and they started yeeting, and they told the story right there very well. Like even when Jimmy came out, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of thought, I was like, "Wait a minute, they going to fuck Jay up?"
Yeah, like, but I thought it was a good idea. I don't know if they're gonna turn Sammy. I don't know if they're gonna turn Sammy. I wouldn't. I would love to see the match, but I wouldn't personally. I think it'd be a waste of a fucking turn.
I don't know, man. I think that would be the perfect turn for Sammy, man.
The reason why I say it'd be a waste of a fucking turn is because I feel like there's too many heels and not enough faces.
That's a good point. I
think that you turn Sammy fucking heel for no reason at all. It'd just be like, okay, you turn him heel just to fight Jay. I mean, Jay could fight Sammy. Just give him a fucking title match because he feels like he owes him one. He could just give him a title match. I don't think you need to turn Sammy. Like I think that's too many. It's too many fucking heels, not enough faces, and Sammy's one of those organic ass faces.
He definitely is, bro. But I'm not gonna lie to you. I think that turning him heel would give him a hell of a run in a different era. I do agree with you. There's too many heels though, and you know if we had to counter, you know who I can see. Especially right now, especially after WrestleMania, you know who I can see flipping back, and I think it's his due time? Drew McIntyre. I think Drew is ready again to become a babyface, and people actually like him.
I think it would work if Drew already wasn't a good ass heel.
He's a banging heel.
It's damn near impossible to turn him fucking face.
Yeah.
Because he's too good of a fucking heel right now. Like, it would be so stupid to turn him fucking face. Like, you're just wasting the damn heel turn that you just gave him.
Yeah, there's so many heels, bro. Like you're absolutely right about that. Like, that's one thing I've been considering. And the baby faces that they do have, they just, I mean, in my opinion, they're not really getting the job done, bro.
They're
I
not.
mean, they're not. It's
They're not.
not enough to go around. And of course we're gonna, get to some more. But yeah, with Jey Uso and Gunther, definitely a great situation. Let me kind of just run down the card. I'm gonna do just some quick rundowns for people who saw it. Logan Paul beat AJ, and I love the Karrion Cross interaction, but I'm really fucking interested in them pushing Karrion Cross. Like I did a whole TikTok about how I feel like if they do a Sammy and Jay, I think that it should go for a little bit, and it's going to be a really good story. But I really feel like Karrion Cross should be the person who takes that belt from Jey Uso. And I feel like it should be whether he wins Money in the Bank, whatever the fuck it is. Karrion Cross needs something to elevate him. And he also needs the history of what he's been doing to be acknowledged and that elevate him as well. It shouldn't just be, oh, now he's just there. It should be this long story of I've done this, a great, amazing video package.
The first match I ever had in WWE was in NXT, and I beat Keith Lee for the NXT Championship.
Let's go. Let's all the way from the bottom to the top and be like, they've been ignoring me, but it hasn't been my time. But my time is now. Like and it's beautiful because everybody keeps pointing out him and AJ's match on Raw. When AJ did the finale, this motherfucker put his hands behind his back. Come on, like he's selling a story, bro. And it's one of the biggest stories. We've talked about this shit like in the middle of last year, I think. He's selling a story, and it's one of the biggest stories. And if you act on it, I don't have confidence in WWE a lot right now. We'll get to that in a minute. But if you act on it, he could be one of the biggest fucking heels in the industry, bro.
Because
like no doubt, man. They're doing the long tease on the Austin Theory face turn. Oh shit. Listen, that's another one. Austin Theory, man, coming up in there, and he's somebody I think needs to pop in too. Needs to happen soon. I also think they can make Cross an anti-hero style babyface. That's pretty interesting.
Cross, after that promo this past weekend, deserves any push that's needed, man. Like, that's one guy who's putting the work in.
Yeah, but he's got character too. That's the biggest thing. Like, he's not boring. He's very eventful. The big ass dude. Like, he's legit. He's got a hot ass fucking manager. Like, it's like he's got eye candy. Like, I don't know why they can't get him on a higher level, bro. I don't know what the fuck they're waiting for.
They don't never have anything for him, but low key, he's the reason for almost every major storyline going into Mania. New Day, Miz turning back heel, friggin' AJ Styles, Drew McIntyre.
Fuck up.
Yep. Yeah, man, every fucking thing. But all right. Seth Rollins, damn.
Sami Zayn at some point is gonna. Yeah, I can see how you could do it.
Sami Zayn, he went. Yeah, it's basically like he went into the back and he basically has been stirring the pot with the whole fucking back room. If they incorporate that into a good story and bring him to the top, I think you can instantly. He'd be one of those rare occasions where you can just put a belt on him and then tell the story afterwards, and everybody would be like, "Damn, that's right, he really is that." And then you wouldn't even question why he's like on top right now. But to keep going real quick, of course, you had we had the title match. Now, this is some interesting shit right here. This is what we were talking about with Bayley opening up the show tonight. But Slim, we were talking about the first thing me and Brandon talked about was Bayley and the interview she did, and her and Becky and Charlotte and everything. And it looks like they just fucking dropped Bayley off of Mania because they thought Becky was a bigger picture.
What's up?
Which was bullshit or whatever. But literally, like, I feel like this was the stupidest match maybe on the whole card, except for the main event or whatever. But they just did this so Becky can come back and lost the fucking titles so she could turn heel. Why even just do it? Like, they just needed something for Becky that bad? I don't understand, bro. This shit goofy as hell.
Yeah, I said they could have brought Becky back last Monday Night Raw. She could have gave Laura a hug and beat her ass right there.
Beat the crap out of her. Yep, could have beat the crap out of her. You could even.
Why did we need to take the belts off of fucking Liv and Raquel for no fucking reason? It's so stupid to me. I don't understand it. You wasted a whole fucking title match on a card just to take the fucking belts right. And the match actually was better on Monday than it was on Sunday.
Not lying.
So
Not
it's
lying.
just like
You not lying.
What the fuck are we doing this for?
Yeah.
It didn't make any fucking sense. It was so stupid. I didn't understand it. I get it. Becky's back. Whoop-de-fucking-do. But it's just like, dude, what the fuck was all that for? You could have kept that shit off the card. You could have, like I've been saying, you could have had Laura versus Bayley versus Roxanne for a triple threat match for the title. And Becky comes back at the end, and that's the pop. What the fuck are we doing? It didn't make any sense.
Absolutely right.
So
right. Let me see. Let me get the Gator. Gator says, speaking of Miz, they really need to rethink the Carmelo Hayes experiment. Trick looking more ready than Melo for the main. That's because Trick's a big dude, and Trick can definitely be entered into some feuds that I think Melo is kind of still teetering on, even though I really like Melo.
I mean,
I think Trick might go a little further than Melo. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I mean, let's be real. Carmelo about to get the Miz rub. We might get a rare tag team. We might get a slight tag team championship reign. And the only thing you got to do is I was using you, kid. Or Carmelo could be like the wily young kid and be like, I took all your tricks and I don't need you no more type shit. So
That'd be smarter.
My thing is though, when you're not on the Mania card and they do give you the Andre the Memorial Battle Royal trophy, it's a little sign that they have some type of plan for you, I guess, going into the summer and, hopefully next year. Because look, I ain't trying to be funny, Jey Uso was in that spot just 2 years ago when winning the Memorial Battle Royal.
Yep.
But to the main thing, honestly, I feel like the execution with this women's match was all wrong because you could have had Becky and Lyra lose at Mania instead of winning that shit and then giving it back to Raquel and Liv on Monday. Because let's be real, if you did the heel turn at Mania, it's a better impact. I'm not saying that Raw after Mania is a lesser thing, but that's the biggest stage
for
wrestling.
Mania, bro. Yeah, that's the fucking biggest point. It's Mania.
And then my thing is though, do you take your mid-card women titles seriously when you don't have Chelsea Green on the fucking card at all and she's been killing it? And I'm sorry, even though I think she's good in the ring, Lyra's boring. She has no character. I'm supposed to believe in your feral bird spirits from the ancient times. They're protecting you. It's like she has no depth of character. Like Mia Yim has more depth of character than Lyra Valkyria. And I'm not trying to be mean, that's not saying much.
She's not listen, I love Mia Yim, but that's not saying much. I'm sorry. And I love Mia, but yeah, she's kind of bland a little bit too, even though she's got character, but she's a little bland. Let's be dead ass. But listen, guys, real quick, because like I said, we got to get into it. Fuck it. We talking shit now, so we're gonna rock and roll, especially when we get Slim here. Check it out, guys. What you've all been waiting for. Wait a minute. What do you say? They turned Becky Monday because they knew the crowd would pop for Becky returning on Lyra. The crowd hates Lyra. Yeah, but Gator, they could have be real. They could have did that shit at Mania. Like they could have did that at Mania. They could have had them jump Bayley. They could have made that shit way more interesting.
You could have turned Becky at Mania and went into a program with her and Lyra fighting over the title already.
Yeah, you could have had Becky come out on Mania, attack Laura. The next fucking night, you could have had Becky beat Laura and take the fucking belt right then and there. We could have fucking cut out the fucking middleman for like 3 months.
But on the real shit, they hoeing Bayley. They're hoeing Bayley. Yeah, like this is my thing. I watched the interview. Like Bayley is like she's suffering. Like she said, she's suffering from that good soldier role.
Yeah, like that's what Brandon said.
My thing is, though, say what you want about Charlotte and Sasha. They might rile the front office, but they get what they want.
Yep.
They put themselves in positions to be successful. And same thing as Becky. Once she got that busted, broken nose, she knew who she was. That's the main. Right. She knew who she was. Thank you.
All right, guys. Let's go. We're going to rock and roll right now. And this is the biggest shit we're going to talk about. Fuck it. We're going right to the Cena. And we're going right to the Cody Rhodes. But before that even, we are going to The Rock. Where's that motherfucker at? I know I got a picture somewhere. The Rock. Balls fraud. I never in my life thought I would be talking so much ish about The Rock, man, but he needs to sit his ass down. All right, guys, let me prep y'all for this real quick. I'm pretty sure everybody saw there was an interview on Pat McAfee where this motherfucker was on the phone. He wasn't even there. And The Rock basically came out and confirmed everybody's thoughts about what happened at WrestleMania. First of all, John Cena versus Cody Rhodes was the most fucking garbage match I've ever seen, ever. And to be watching that shit on the Mania main event, the Sunday main event, John Cena coming out and slowly doing every move and blah, 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 and this and that. The match taking fucking 45 minutes when it really was probably like 15 minutes worth of material. And then Travis Scott coming out, his skinny ass, walking to the ring and then getting taken out in 5 seconds like he should. And then Cody Rhodes' bitch ass. I've never been so proud to be bitching at somebody for as long as I have. Because Cody Rhodes confirmed completely why I've been saying I just can't stand this motherfucker, bro. Because his character showed, I just can't do it. And then Cena says, "Oh fuck!" Like literally, Cena says, "Oh fucking do it." You're not ready, kid, and all that. What the fuck did I just watch? Feel me, Slim? How did y'all feel? Slim, go ahead real quick, and then we're going to get to Brandon.
I'll be honest, man. As a pure wrestling fan, I've seen my fair share of main events. And I get, as a person who gets it, I get what he said. He said he's going to ruin it. He said he's not going to give you no flash, no substance. That man did double axe handles. I've never seen Cena do a double axe handle in my life. Off the second goddamn rope, like he's freaking Kurt Hennig or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like
George Animal Steel or some shit.
He low key was paying homage to the Super Cena with what he did. Cody Rhodes like 5 AAs in that match, 5 or 6 AAs, but I mean, it is what it is. He's the GOAT. He has surpassed Flair. Now. The funny thing about all this is, and I'm glad that Brandon is here.
Hold on, Slim. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. I want to get
gonna suck like ass. Gonna suck.
I know you're gonna fucking go.
Oh my god! You think what you saw Sunday was bad? Oh my god, that shit.
Listen, y'all, hold up.
We gonna be in that bitch for 10 minutes and be like, you know what? These old motherfuckers need to go to sleep. This shit is ridiculous. This shit is ridiculous.
Listen, all right, B. I knew he was gonna go there. All right, but B, how'd you feel about, of course, the main event, bro? Like when you was watching it, like, did you have anything like, all right, this at least whatever, like whatever.
My biggest concern for months when this shit got announced, I kept saying for months, this is not gonna be a good match. I didn't give a fuck Cena turned heel. I didn't give a fuck Cena was face. This is not gonna be a good match regardless. Cena is just not ready. Cena cannot go in the ring for 30 fucking minutes. He can't. We've seen it. We know he can't do this shit. We saw it when he did the match for Solo. We saw it when he did the match for Austin Theory. He cannot go for 30 fucking minutes. That's not his game anymore. So why the fuck did you think that was a good idea to do that? I have no fucking clue.
Good point.
The motherfucker's 47, 48 years old.
Yeah, 48 years old.
That shit was gonna go right.
Happy birthday, Cena.
Yeah,
48 years old.
Like, congratulations, Cena. You almost close to the AAA. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
Damn, like you almost,
that's right.
You almost there, bro. Like you sat there and was like, hey, let's put them in a ring for 30 fucking minutes at a WrestleMania.
All right, but B and Slim. Before we jump into, of course, what happened on Raw, because we're definitely going to go there after this. We're going to aftermath.
But the fact that like I've been saying that for months that this shit was going to be a bad fucking match. That's why I kept saying Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, or CM Punk, whoever wins that triple threat match, gotta be added to the match. Because it would have made it at least something. It would have given us at least something. Cody had to come down a little bit because he couldn't go his natural speed because Cena could not go with him.
Yeah, hell no, he couldn't
go with him. Like this shit was a bad fucking match. And then you got the fucking nerve of this bald-headed fraud go on a fucking TV channel yesterday and got the fucking nerve to sit there and try to tell us The final boss started. It was over for me. I didn't need to be a part of this storyline. How the fuck you got
That
the
was the
nerve to
biggest
sit there and
load of shit I've ever heard.
This
And I
motherfucker
couldn't believe.
I've been getting. That's been my most comments all day on TikTok. Has been, The Rock owns the company and The Rock knows what he's doing. Nigga, you don't know shit.
No, he don't. Come on,
You
can
don't know
say
shit.
that.
The Rock,
come on,
Rock,
bro.
Till this day, The Rock will always have a problem. The Rock wanted Cody Rhodes to go heel. He wanted Cody Rhodes to go heel so he could sit.
That would have been the smart. That would have been the smarter thing, in my opinion. I think heel Cody over all of this, especially in this feud, would have been the smartest shit to do.
But at this time in WWE, you do not want to take your biggest face away from the fans, and that's the biggest problem. The Rock wanted to fuck the fans over because of what the fuck happened last year.
Listen, bro,
the
I don't
fans
disagree.
Turned on The Rock and told him, "Nigga, fuck you. We don't want you to be the guy. We want Cody," and he has not gotten over that shit. No matter what the fuck he says,
I
he
think
does
he
not
thought
like that shit.
Knowing that The Rock came in here with the Cody Rhodes thing and was basically, and we found this out through the documentary, we found this out through everything, and just like we found everything out with his interview yesterday. He walked in and, like you said, B, like he just thought he was going to come in and say, yeah, we know Cody did the thing, but we're going to switch it because me and Roman is the bigger match. Even though that is true. Roman and Rock is the bigger match, especially at the time. There's no fucking doubt about it. But the way you get there is a major important factor. And The Rock wanted to just come in and just fucking power Armstrong his way through. And it was the worst motherfucking idea because with fucking doing that, he destroyed multiple fucking storylines.
Yep.
So then to find out that he came out and this whole, I want, Cody's soul shit was some on the whim shit that this motherfucker was just on a plane and was like, what can I do today? While he was tying his shoes. It wasn't even a fucking thought out process. He literally, once again, like we're talking, he came, bro, B, with all of this shit, do you realize that when that motherfucker came out on whatever pay-per-view it was and put the three fingers in the air, it all meant nothing.
It meant fucking nothing.
It meant nothing.
We as fans made that shit more impactful than his.
We told a better story. That's what I said 50 times.
Shit more impactful than
Bro,
he did.
We've told multiple fucking stories of putting this shit together again. And Triple H, you gonna tell us we wrong? And your fucking head honcho, this motherfucker ain't doing nothing, bro. Come on, man. Stop fucking playing with me. Tell him, Adrian. We ain't playing with these people, bro.
He had the fucking nerve to go on fucking TV yesterday and tell the entire world. I didn't really have no plans for WrestleMania.
I had no plans.
Never had nothing to do with WrestleMania.
I didn't think they needed me. You did it. You're the one. This whole fucking setup was for you.
Bro, you created the storyline. This motherfucker created the storyline. How the fuck you gonna sit there and say you had nothing to do with it? It didn't need to be about Cody and John Cena. So, motherfucker, how?
You did it. Like, it's at some point your investment, your involvement was supposed to be, okay, Cody didn't sell his soul to you, but then John Cena switched and flipped. So what the fuck? We're all asking questions, and we all the way up to Mania, we're asking questions every time we see John Cena. Where's The Rock? Why did you do it, Cena? You did it because Cody didn't sell his soul, but you did. But you're telling me you don't think we're intelligent enough to put that shit together and build the story ourselves? But nah, you were just like, well, we just did that, and I didn't think they needed me anymore. What kind of fucking stupid fucking world do you live in after 1,000 movies that you've done? And no wonder you've been the same character in every motherfucking one, because you don't have any kind of presence in building a story, bro. This is The Rock we're talking about. This is my fucking second favorite wrestler of all time.
This motherfucker is delusional. He
Rock, man.
His
Fuck
ego
you, bro.
His ego's out of fucking whack. Like it
is
to sit there to tell the fucking people,
the Rock,
the fans.
I mean,
I don't need to be a part of this storyline. Nigga,
I mean,
honestly, you
crazy, bro.
Story.
Bro, Rock, he wanted to jump through the damn TV. Bro, absolutely. I think everybody he wanted to jump through the fucking television, bro. Everybody.
My main thing was,
oh my god, what a bold
my main thing was, what was this whole shuck and jive show you come out in the Elimination Chamber for?
Yeah, bullshit.
And do all this. You could have turned Cena heel without him being there. Shit.
Yeah,
Yep.
Cena's heel turn would have been a million fucking times better if it didn't involve The Rock, because nobody would have had an expectance of something else.
And then outside of having the theme song for WrestleMania, why the fuck do we have Travis Scott here? What annoyed me the most about Mania, what annoyed me the most about all that shit, took that nigga almost 15 minutes to get to the fucking ring.
That nigga was just sitting at the ramp. Like,
that's why we thought The Rock was coming out.
Took the
whole fucking time.
Oh
and he took the ugliest crossroads ever known to man. Nigga felt like a limp fish. Cody trying to coach him. Cody trying to coach him like, bro, roll out. Like, push out. Nigga,
If Cody come try to get him the fuck out the ring, they say, please get the fuck out the ring. Like,
I know Cody Rhodes at that moment. Cody was like, what the fuck did I come back here for?
Yo, Cody had to question himself a couple times in that match.
I'm telling you,
this is bullshit.
Worse than any. Yo, hey, listen, we keep talking about The Rock. We even keep talking about Cena, but let's be honest. I haven't heard a lot of people talk about just how bad this was for Cody Rhodes. Like, you got to understand it. First of all, everybody, there was a group, a very loud group that was mad that Cena dethroned Roman. I don't give a fuck how you look at it, especially when he started getting popular. Cody already had heat dethroning Roman. A 3-year reign of one of the most dominant fucking characters we ever seen in history. I'm one of them. I'm one of the loudest motherfuckers. But at the same time, Cody was still trying. He was still building. People was like, oh, it's boring. But like you guys said, and it's true, he's the biggest baby face of the company. That's not saying much because there's not a lot of fucking baby faces in the company right now. Yeah. But at the same time, you took a year ago the biggest name that you had out of a Slim Pickens and fucking almost just embarrassed him. You made this motherfucker lose to an old man and a fucking black twig with fucking glasses on.
And you gotta look at the timeline for him. The last 3 years, he's been in the main event of WrestleMania. And I'm not counting that tag team match with him and Seth. I'm talking about the main event. Like, he's been in the main event of WrestleMania the last 3 years. His first year, he loses to Roman, goes on a whole redemption arc. Second year, finishes his story, gets on top of the world. Third year, I lose to a 48-year-old guy who held this company down for 3 to 4 decades.
That's right.
Like, how does that make me look? And I get the rumors. They say, oh, Cody's about to go into a whole program with Aleister Black or something like that. But my thing is, I just lost the world title. I should get my obligated shit, or like I should be doing everything I can to get back to that world title. Like, nothing against Aleister Black.
But you can't do that, Slim, because he did that already with Roman. Yeah. Who the fuck wants to see another redemption story for Cody? How much redemption do you need, motherfucker? Obviously, at this point, we're just saying, like, damn, Cody, maybe you ain't ready, motherfucker. Like, you got to go to that would be like Gunther coming back after he lost the IC championship. Then he got the world title. Then he lost it. I don't want to see Gunther fucking go for the belt again. It's a wrap. You need something else to do, bro. Like, it's unfortunate for Cody, bro. If they don't turn Cody on some Bullet Club heel shit at this point, there's nothing for that motherfucker. I'm sorry. I can't see any other story where Cody can be anywhere near impressive, bro.
I feel you.
Just saying, man. I'm just saying.
I think
catching booze. Yeah, they was booing his ass before even the fucking match. Cody was catching booze. They was booing Cody when they were in promos with Cena.
Yeah. The biggest question is, where does he go from here?
Yeah, they fuck Cody up, man. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
What you was saying, B?
I wouldn't say they fuck Cody up. I think The Rock fucked Cody up. I think
Cody up.
The Rock fucked Cody up because he put himself in a spot that was never going to pay off. And he knew that shit, and he put Cody in that fucking bullshit ass storyline. Yeah. You could have waited to Mania to do that for Cena. That didn't make any fucking sense for you to have a storyline that had nothing to do. This would piss me the fuck off all fucking day. Motherfuckers really do believe that the Rock and Roman was supposed to happen. Very true. Rock and Roman was supposed to happen. Okay. Why the fuck did it not happen this year? If it was all about Rock and Roman, why the fuck did it not happen,
bro? It was supposed to happen. No lie. It was
Where the fuck was
supposed
the
to
Rock and
happen.
Roman match? Because y'all keep sitting there and trying to tell me that the Rock and Roman was supposed to fight. Okay, and you blame Cody for this shit for a year. You blame Cody. Now, what the fuck is the blame? Because Cody didn't do shit this year. He had nothing to do with why Rock didn't want to fight Roman. So what the fuck was the Rock and Roman match?
They even hinted at it. Rock and Roman, Rock and Cody at least. They even hinted at this shit. They did nothing.
This motherfucker walked on the stage and saw Rock, Cody, and Roman in the ring and did a fucking dope slash. We didn't know who the fuck it was to. And we just was like, what the fuck does that mean?
Hey, B, remember all the shit even with Solo in them. When Solo brought the new blood, remember everybody was like, oh, The Rock's going to come out. And we were making better fucking stories than they did.
I won't say they did. I'm going to say Rock, because this fucking dude just does not understand that he does not need to be needed for this shit.
Man. Yeah. But if even, hey, B, just real quick, let me cut into that real quick, because the thing is, B, The Rock was needed. This is the whole thing. With the bloodline story, that's it, just that part.
That part.
He had to be the one that either Roman defeated or he defeated. Yeah, he lost to. That had to be the one, bro. Remember, back when, this is your favorite fucking wrestler, bro, and we about to jump into Raw. This is your favorite wrestler. I was the motherfucker, before I got into the whole crazy Damian Priest shit, when I realized it wasn't going to happen, I was the person saying, yo, Seth Rollins was the motherfucker, if anybody, should have dethroned fucking Roman. If it wasn't, he was the only person that didn't lose to Roman. They had history, everything. And look what it took. It took Seth Rollins' involvement for them to even make the reason for why. Oh, he had to go after Seth because of the history. And that's why Cody won in the fucking first place. They got that story, bro. I'm sorry. I'm not a fucking perfect person and shit or whatever. But they got that story so fucked up because they had so many layers that they chose to ignore just to give it to Cody, man. I'm sorry, bro. They fucked up the bloodline story, in my opinion, bro.
It's not Cody's fault. Cody got over with the fans. That shit was genuine. Yes. That is not Cody's fault.
That's true.
Cody got over with the fans, and that shit was genuine. Now, where the fuck The Rock fucked up is that he think he could just come back in whenever the fuck he feels like it.
Yeah.
Just because you own a piece of the company don't mean you can just jump in when the fuck you feel like it. Because Hollywood,
fuck everybody shit up
right now.
Fuck everybody shit up. Just but that's why, if you know, like I said, one of the things we're gonna talk about, like, you know, next week we're gonna have a lot more.
Oh, don't get it twisted. I'm with you. I'm 100% with you. I thought Seth should have been the one to dethrone Roman. I was like, why the fuck Seth not getting this out?
It was the smartest thing.
But WWE just does not. But WWE does this shit. They. I don't know why the fuck they treated Seth like a fucking redheaded stepchild for years. Like, the fucking dude is better than Roman. I don't understand.
He definitely is.
Shit. I never understood.
Roman's got the history, man. I can understand where it comes from, where like the logic is behind it. Cody ended up getting more fans off of the loss at 39. Yeah. That don't mean ish to Dwayne. Yo, listen, we all know that the real problem was, that's why the scroll is going right now. The Rock needs to sit his black ass down, Samoan ass, whatever. And I love The Rock.
Ass down. I'm not
bald-headed fraud.
I'm not claiming him as black anymore. He can go sit his dumb ass down.
Hey, B, he's not invited to the barbecue no more.
I ain't invited to the barbecue. Fuck that shit. Nope. I'm good on you, bro. I'm good on you. You made a bullshit Black Adam movie when we had Black Panther. Yeah, we don't need that. Why would you put that out in the world? What is wrong with you?
All right, let's go ahead and rock Seth W's Vegeta. Okay. Listen, Seth is a beast, bro. So now that we rocking into this, let's go ahead and just jump right in. We gave the Rock, we gave you a heat, but hey, what's it called? Was amazing, bro. Raw was amazing when you saw what happened with Raw at the end. You know, they didn't give a full explanation yet, but you did see something that was very interesting that I was super surprised to see. Seth Rollins and Paul Heyman, and then all of a sudden you got them getting CM Punk and then Roman, and then out of nowhere, Braun fucking Breaker, bro. How'd you feel when you saw it, brother?
You know, this shit made me smile a little bit. I was like, yeah, you know, this is this could work. I was like, yo, this shit, this shit can work. I was like,
yes, sir.
This shit hits like it needs to. I'm like, this is great creative. I was like, this fucking works. I'm like, I'm good on that. That was the shit. That was the moment. I was like, fuck yeah, let's do this. Let's do this.
How was you feeling when you saw that hood come off and you was like, oh shit, Ron Breaker is over this motherfucker?
I think that is much needed.
Mm-hmm.
You lose the IC title. Okay, you're not really going to be a mid-card guy anymore after Mania. You pretty much have solidified that you're beyond that. But how can I grow you more without thrusting you into the world heavyweight title scene? Let you be the heavy or the muscle of the faction they're creating, which I like it. You know, classic formula. Put a young up-and-coming star with a veteran and a good older managerial presence. I hear a lot of people saying this gives them semi-evolution vibes, even though the only difference I see is like Paul Heyman's not an active competitor, even though he does take bumps.
Yeah.
So it's going to be interesting to see who they put in it, the number of people they put in it. A lot of people are claiming, hey, you know, breakaway Austin Theory, put him back with Seth Rollins. I'm like, I don't know.
I'd be down for that. I'd be down for that. I think at this point, let me just say this real quick. At this point, you see the fucking title, out with the old and with the. I feel like we need new established names. We need it. If they're not established yet, I get it. But this is where they get. Randy Orton wasn't fucking established when he joined Evolution. Batista, he wasn't really established when he joined Evolution. I feel like this is something. Paul Heyman's behind him. Braun Breaker's definitely going to be made. He's already fucking made halfway. But Austin Theory is somebody I can see coming in and really pushing forward, bro. You ain't feeling it, B?
Fuck no. You know me. I don't fuck with Austin Theory at all.
That's true. That's true.
Y'all continuously throw Austin Theory, and I'm gonna continuously be like, there's a reason why he's not getting pushed.
I said Nathan Frazier.
And that's what I was just about to say.
He's another one.
I think Fraxium joins them.
Yeah, I don't know if Fraxium has enough to stay strong in them though.
Fraxium is the best tag team in WWE.
I low-key want to see Axiom on his own. I low-key want to see Axiom on his own.
You want to see Axiom? Yeah, that would be. I think if you keep,
Adrian said Mello.
I wouldn't be mad at that either.
I wouldn't be mad at that. It would be different. It would stand out. I mean, they need somebody. What about? I heard somebody say Trick Williams.
Nah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be interested in that.
Yo, wait. Low key, if he come back in a good enough time, Big Bronson Reed.
Ooh, good one. That's a good one right there.
See the shit here? Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay. What about Oba? What about
Oba? Oh, I think Oba. I think what they should do when Oba finally reaches the top, they need to just make him a fucking destroyer. And I'm not talking about listen, WWE. I'm not talking about he has to fight Braun Strowman and they're 2 months. Fuck that. I'm talking about legit matches.
All right.
Legit matches, bro.
How about this? Jacob Fatu.
Jacob going with them? Nah. If anything, I would rather see Jacob on a babyface turn. And he doesn't have to change anything but who he fights. And just a werewolf, just a monster, just going crazy. Everybody already loves him. And Tom is injured. Tomatunga's injured, and Tongaloa, they're both injured, so they're kind of out of the picture. I think Jacob is gonna just be a dominant. He's the best chance at a natural babyface that we have right now.
Yeah,
that's like important.
That's true.
Oba's the only one allowed to beat Jacob Fatu.
Y'all see how security wasn't stupid and let Haku jump that barrier?
Shit. Yeah, I'm proud of y'all because y'all didn't do that.
It was good to see Haku too. It was really good to see him go in there and celebrate with Jacob, man. I was like,
saw a body that night.
Listen, bro, all of them at his age and every fucking thing. Yeah, you know. Security was like, nope, let him go, leave him alone. Yeah, that was phenomenal.
Don't touch him. Don't touch him.
They wasn't doing it. I heard it was going to be Theory. Okay, well, yeah. Listen, I mean, if it is. The thing that I like, and with this story, I'm just telling you, it could be a bunch of different people like we just named, and I just hope, I hope that it goes somewhere. I hope that we start building people.
My feeling is, you want Theory to be a face, or do you want him to be a heel? Because everybody been screaming Turn him heel, turn him face. Now you want him to be a heel again?
My thing is though, let him be like that. I want to be the second in command type heel shit. Like, don't give me the I'm just I'm the Gen X kid with the phone type shit no more. Like, I need him to dig in. Like, give me that theory that was supposed to be the disciple during the pandemic. Like, give me that.
I wish this man would have never stayed with their company, because I would love to see Buddy Matthews with this fucking
team.
Hell
yes.
Oh my God. If he was with
AEW don't use him right.
Hell no.
God, man. But
AEW don't use half their fucking roster right. I ain't gonna lie.
Brody King fucking right. Oh my God, man.
Yeah, they don't use half their roster right. Notice, guys, we haven't been. Well, it's also been Mania season. Today I turned on AEW, and what the hell were they doing? Was Master P in the?
He opened the fucking show to introduce Samoa Joe's faction.
Nah, I can't, bro. This is my first time turning on AEW in a while, and the fucking first thing I see is them holding John Moxley and Master P giving these weird ass punches, and I'm like, what? No wonder I'm not. Just turn it off.
I'm like,
technically P was in WCW.
Who, Master P?
P made an appearance in WCW at least once.
Damn, I don't remember. I didn't remember that. I definitely remember that shit. Yeah. Hell no.
Him and all the No Limit Soldiers.
Oh man, that's
he
crazy.
Brought out all the No Limit Soldiers with him.
That's crazy, yo.
Remember that shit?
I don't remember that shit. Damn, you gotta look it up now.
YouTube Master P WCW. I promise you.
I remember that shit.
Fucking wild times, man. I remember RoboCop. I remember
this motherfucking WCW. This shit. What
that's crazy, yo. Hey, listen. At least they did something. Whatever. But yeah, man. We also remember. We also got. I'm pretty sure with this faction, and I hope it's not Becky, but there's gonna be a woman added to it, which is a good idea, I think, in my opinion.
It needs to be Roxanne. I don't give a fuck what y'all want to say. It needs to be Roxanne.
Yeah. Listen, man. There's a lot of opportunities, man. A lot of opportunities, yo.
Say, Lola Vice. What about Lola? What about this? It needs to be Roxanne.
Yeah, Lola Vice is getting moved up.
We need that Cholula Green on Monday nights, man. Oh, yes. Yo,
yeah, man.
Wait a minute. Before we get to the next thing, did anybody start laughing when Booker T was losing his mind in the main event of Stand and Deliver with the women?
Man, that was a good ass match. Stand and Deliver was good, man. Stand and Deliver was good. But I'm always laughing when Booker T's talking this shit, yo. Especially when Trick Williams was coming down to the ring. It's just like, it's never going to get old. But you know something? He's one of the most, out of all the color commentators, I feel like Booker T is the most entertaining, because the two that I like the most, believe it or not, are Joe Tessitore and Wade Barrett. I fucking love they have that natural wrestler and great commentator combination.
Can we be honest? Did anybody feel a shred of sorrow for Pat McAfee? Did anybody? Did anybody feel any bit of sadness?
He was defending Cole.
He was defending Cole. I liked that. Yeah, I did like that.
Right. What you fucking do?
He low-key gave Gunther a shot. He low-key gave Gunther a shot.
Of sadness.
Yeah. No sadness, but I was definitely happy. I was happy that he stood up.
Like, I was like, yeah.
So are we saying that at Backlash in France, it's Gunther versus Pat McAfee?
I think that's what they're setting up. I mean, it would make sense. That's definitely what it seems like what they're setting up.
I'm just saying, if Gunther chops the shit out of Pat and his body leaves for a second, I'm with it.
Yeah, I would be down to watch that. I mean, it's going to be a good match, but like we said, if they just do it straight up, like laugh my ass off. He did have some real ass friends though. No, his friends jumped the banister. Yeah. Shout out to Pat's boys, because they wasn't playing that shit.
Yeah, Gunther was out.
Boston Connors right there fucking hands that day.
I was good. It was good, man. Raw was so damn good. I'm excited to watch SmackDown this week. Of course, we're gonna have an amazing TLC match. That TLC match is gonna be fire. But also just to see like who else gets called up and what else is going on. And like I said, I know there's been a lot happening. And guys, of course, Mania is over. So we're gonna be talking about a lot of new stuff that's going on. We're also gonna be talking about a lot more stories because one other thing before we close out tonight is I want to say this, and this is for all of the wrestlers, and I'm just speaking on their behalf because I'm not a wrestler. But listen, that damn Hall of Fame show. Can we save these guys' lives, man?
Yeah,
These
Booker
wrestlers,
T was sleep, boy.
I'm telling you, bro. Half of the fucking niggas, they all probably was asleep, man. Because
oh my god,
damn,
I couldn't do
did
it.
you
I
ever
told
play
you
it
I couldn't
out?
do it. I told you. I
Bro.
was like, look, man, look, Triple H, listen, man, you deserve to be in the Hall of Fame, but I would not, nigga.
Yeah, that's
but
too
I
long,
would.
Man. Besides Triple H, it was really cool seeing Lex Luger walk up to that damn podium. Shout out to
Real,
Lex and
man.
DDP for that shit. Natural disasters, rest in
Brian
peace,
laughed.
Typhoon.
Yes.
They did great. I don't care what nobody says. Michelle McCool deserves it. Get your head out your ass. What she had
Yeah,
to
leave her
work with.
alone, man.
What she
Leave her
had to
alone.
work with at the time, like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a lot of there's a lot of women in that era that are not going to get their flowers because of all the shit they had to do. Like, we're men, we love seeing the bra and panties matches, the pillow fights and shit. But I mean, when you're given that to work with, you mean she made strides. And I mean, to me, the most over thing she did was with Lay Cool when they broke the title apart and be like, we're both champions. That was never done before. So it is what it is. And people, for God's sake, just because she's Undertaker's wife doesn't mean she politicked her way up to the next season, the LFG. Maybe Mickey didn't work out. Get over that shit.
Yeah, Mickey James, I don't know. She over there talking about, that's an interesting topic too that I didn't really even consider. But Mickey
Fucking
James telling the women to not wear this shit. And you know who else? Zoe Stark over here, like, posting shit, talking about Liv Morgan. Leave Liv alone, bro. She over there, she making it happen.
Man, first of all, Mickey James, your whole gimmick was you were a crazy stalker for Trish Stratus. You literally sniffed her friggin' panties on TV. And your WrestleMania match, you had booty shorts and a thong on for the entire time.
Almost her whole career, she had booty shorts and a thong.
It's crazy.
Yeah. People wilding out, bro. But listen, I'm glad. I'm kind of glad Mania is over because it gives us the opportunity to talk about a little bit of more stuff that is going on with wrestling. And we didn't talk about them buying AAA. It's a lot of stuff. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna be back, guys. Listen, like we said at the beginning of the show, we're growing. We've got a lot to talk about, and you see, we all got good chemistry. We don't just we talk shit. Like, we like to talk shit and it's fun, you know what I'm saying? So if you feel like you enjoy our conversation and you want to join the the STR Nation, man, please hit us up and come into the show, give you a round, see if you enjoy, see if you fit, man or woman. We trying to, ain't no hate over here. But I appreciate everybody who's watching. The comments were live tonight. I know that you guys have been enjoying what we've been putting out. Me, Brandon, Slim, everybody. What you got, B?
I want to, before we get off this, I want to just say, the John Cena Randy Orton match gonna fucking suck.
Oh yeah, we didn't come back to it. That's right. Thank you for saying that.
Suck. Okay, I'm done.
Let's be honest, though.
It's gonna be a master class in Wrestling 101, kid.
It's gonna be a Booker T sleep fest.
But before we go, gotta say one thing. Well, two things. Number one, if you see my videos, you see my daughter's WrestleMania onesie. I finally got that for her. That was crazy.
Loved it, yeah.
But I think, in my opinion, the MVP of Mania weekend, shout out to Dirty Dom, because you did that, boy. You did that, man.
Big shout out to Dirty Dom, bro. Big shout out to Dirty Dom.
It proves that you can be a hell of a heel, but when they love you, they will cheer you.
That's right.
That's the loudest pop I ever seen Dom get.
I feel like that was one of the loudest pops of the night. I ain't gonna lie. Like, literally. Am I the only one after that? It's not just after that, but even with Finn Balor, I'm more along the lines. It looks like they're gonna do the Finn versus Dom shit. I'm not gonna lie. I thought I wanted Judgment Day to be broken up, but I'm more leaning towards I'm ready for a Judgment Day babyface run, yo. I'm not gonna lie. Like, Carlito's entertaining as fuck. Liv Morgan and Raquel, I'm not gonna lie. If they have their tag team and they stay together, I can see them going babyface. They're not far off. Like, I think that they definitely have a lot of character, bro. Even JD.
I do believe. I don't think Finn's gonna be a part of it. If they do go babyface, I don't think Finn's gonna be a part.
Thank you, Brian.
I think it'd be damn near impossible to put Finn as a babyface with his hate and jealous ass. He is he's hating on a man right now.
He is.
He's not gonna
be salty as shit.
Not gonna work.
Yeah.
I don't know if JD stays with him because JD is one of Finn's like Finn taught JD. Like he's not gonna like just not be a part of a Judgment Day without him. So I think I can see though. I mean, Liv and Finn or Liv and Dom are over. Like that shit is clear is a motherfucker. So I can see it. I mean, I can see them go babyface before they break the faction all the way up.
Hey, yo, you think Liv? I've been paying attention to this shit, yo. You think Liv and Dom got some edge and Lita shit going on, yo? I ain't trying to stir the pot. I ain't trying to stir the pot, y'all. But I'm just saying, do you?
Hey, what they gonna do? A live OnlyFans celebration?
Oh, listen, bro. Yo, it'll make money. I'll tell you that. Hey, wife, give me where the checkbook at? Ignore that charge on.
Hey, Dom wife is strong woman, bro. Dom wife is strong woman.
I'm telling you, yo, listen, they'll live, even though she playing the character, but sometimes I'm not gonna lie, I'll be watching it like, is she falling a little bit? Because listen, the chemistry real. The chemistry real. They play that shit a little too good. I'm just saying. They on the road with each other every week. That's interesting. Happy to see the JD back, man. After that nasty, very true, man. Yeah, JD. Shout out to JD, bro. Shout out to JD.
We can't wait. We can't forget. Welcome back, Rusev.
I'm excited for that shit. I really hope they run with Rusev this time around, bro. I hope they let him be on some crazy. I can't wait to see Rusev versus Gunther.
Oh my god,
man, that's gonna be a good fucking match.
Give me Rusev versus Big Bronson Reed.
Ooh, shit.
Forget about Big Bronson Reed. I hope he comes back Friday. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm waiting for when they really everybody gets fucking really healthy. I can't wait to see Ilya Dragunov and Gunther.
That's right.
Oh my god.
Ilya too. Damn.
Ilya Dragunov and fucking this version of Braun Breaker. Fucking right.
Ooh,
give it to me.
Man.
I would not be mad if they had Dragunov and Gunther by SummerSlam.
Hey man, we got a lot to look forward to. Hopefully ain't no more ball frauds coming in here and fucking up stories. I don't want it no more, bro. I really don't want it no more. If John Cena is gonna hold this title for a ridiculously long time, listen, no matter what John Cena does, everybody gonna be crying at the end of the year when we don't see him. I don't know how he's gonna flip it. He's probably gonna stand in the ring and say, I love you guys, and he better give a good send-off. Don't play the character. It's over. I want to see Cena in the ring with a teardrop so we can all cry like babies. And honestly be like, we gotta make sure, yo. But the thing is going to be involved in the tag team or a solo run is he going to be involved? Listen, man, we don't know. I think he's talking about
Finn.
One of them. Oh, Finn. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see, bro. He can't be.
I don't know what you can do with Finn at this point, man.
Yeah, like he's done it all. Like it just hasn't worked, unfortunately. Good night, baby. Get some sleep. All right, guys. Listen, man, it's been a hell of an episode of STR, man. Once again, thank you guys for always showing up and being on point, man. I mean, it's super needed. I just want to say, like, on screen, I know I'm not trying to like gaslight or anything like that or whatever. I'm just trying to say, STR blowing up, y'all. I appreciate y'all in every fucking way for watching us and rocking with us. And sometimes my wife be looking at shit. I don't really be looking at numbers and stuff like that. My wife be like, yo, y'all, you did this, you did that, or whatever. And we're like, damn, I didn't realize people watching, people really enjoying it. So thank you guys so much. We have so much more to come. It's going to be an amazing year because I'm hard at work on this shit. And my guys over here, check out everything they're doing because they have amazing content on their platforms as well, especially Brandon, fucking 50 shows. He got Brandon always talking some shit. I love it, yo.
He sleep, bro. He always doing something. Always doing something.
He killing it, bro. And he got getting the shows are fucking good, man. He talking. He's usually by himself. He ain't even got a damn crew with him and everything half the time. But yeah, we appreciate you, bro. Like, and we're gonna definitely continue doing everything we're doing here. I'm telling you guys right now, if you thought we was doing something before, I'm looking for people in Atlanta. I'm trying to go to different venues. We got fucking badges, bro. Listen, I'm telling you right now, we got a lot of shit going on, and you about to see STR in different wrestling events. It's gonna be big. So take this opportunity and join us because we fucking growing. We growing. But guys, we're gonna be back next week. We're gonna have a brand new show. We're gonna be talking about some new stuff and some more stuff with wrestling. We're gonna get a little deeper and start learning some of these promotions that WWE gonna be buying the fuck up, apparently. But anybody got anything in closing?
Just that people got to understand, man, that them buying AAA is a major fucking move because AAA is the number one promotion down there in Mexico. All due respect to CMLL, but I don't think people get to understand like fucking El Vikingo is there. All due respect, thank you for firing Alberto El Patron. He was not needed for this merger. But I mean, you
didn't waste no time.
You got Vikingo there, possibly the biggest star besides Rey, Mystico there. There's a lot of people.
Mystico, I know Mystico.
For God's sake, please let this be a way that we can actually honor Vampiro. Please.
Oh yeah,
please.
I forgot he's still around. Damn. Is he back in the ring or is he doing announcements? He's still doing announcing.
He was dealing with a serious medical thing. I think they said that he was dealing with some type of maybe early dementia, but they said that he had I think they re-diagnosed him and he's been on some stem cell stuff. So he actually does work, but I know that because of a couple of his injuries that he doesn't do a lot. But I mean, it just opens up some more. Hell, a lot of people get discovered to La Parka or that lineage of La Parka that's down there. Like it was crazy.
Definitely. All right, but yeah, we're gonna learn more about it, guys. This is happening right now. What you got, Big?
I need TNA to be a part of that Worlds Collide too.
Ooh, Joe Hendry. Joe Hendry and
TNA also being a part of that Worlds Collide. That'd be a fucking dope ass show.
Oh yeah. Let me say this. No, Joe Hendry didn't get fucking buried. TNA's world title was on the biggest show of wrestling. It was a 10-minute match. He got RKO'd. That whole $60,000 crowd sang that man's song, and a whole nother world. Think about this. In 2025, we saw a world title that wasn't WWE's on WrestleMania. That's going to get more eyes than your fucking product because even if you don't know who Joe Hendry is, you're going to be like, I'm going to go look this nigga up.
Yep, exactly. And it was Randy Orton, bro. It's different. It wasn't like I guess he went out there to Austin Theory or some shit, but it was a legend, bro. Like, he went out there and he took it. He got a fat ass check. I guarantee you, he got a fat ass check. And he was on NXT.
NXT last night.
Just on NXT last night. Yep, in the main event picture. So yeah, that man ain't got nothing to worry about, bro. But guys, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up. Please go ahead and please subscribe to the YouTube channel. You can find all of our information there, of course. And like, share, subscribe it all. But guys, stay true, stay positive, pay attention. We'll be back tomorrow night. We got the entertainment show. It's gonna be a great show. I don't even know what the fuck we're doing, but we're gonna be talking a lot of shit. And we'll be back next week on Wednesday, straight through the ropes. Peace out, y'all.